Hello, hope you're good. So for this video I'll be showing you how to basically align your points with your cadastral print in AutoCAD. So basically the first thing to ensure that you have your points already organized in a format that is in this case I've used the format of PNEZD. That is a point, northing, easting, elevation, and the description, and ensure that they are saved in CSV. Yeah, so once you export your data from the GNSS device, you just organize it and ensure that all points are labeled and all points have descriptions to ease your work. So after that, also ensure that you already downloaded your field print. It can be an image or a PDF. For this case I have a PDF, and this is my field print. So with that, open up your AutoCAD. Yeah, so once you've opened up your AutoCAD, the first thing you're going to do in AutoCAD is right click on the left. There will be this tab. Let me just enlarge it. Right click on drawing and go to edit drawing settings. So when you go to edit drawing settings, ensure that now, because as you see here there's no coordinate system, so now ensure you come to this drop down menu here and search for the region where you are. For my case, I'm in Uganda, so I'll just search Uganda. It has come, I've entered, and I've already brought for me the coordinate system I'm to use. Hit apply and okay. Yeah, so once you're done with that, you already have your CSV document and your field print. So ensure now you close the documents, because if they're open, they may not be able to open in AutoCAD if they're open elsewhere. So after that, the first thing you're going to do is to import your points. If you're on the home tab, just move over to the insert tab and go to points from line. Then from here, browse to where your document is. For me, it has come straight up because I'd already worked on the document, so the system still knew the location of the file. But in your case, if you don't know it, you can just hit desktop and go wherever you saved it, whether it was in the PC and you have to go to the different drives or anything like that, and you go to it. So for my case, I still remember where I put my work. I put it in one folder. So after that, I import my points. Once a tick appears, then you know you're good to go. But ensure you come to this window here where they say specify file format, and ensure you specify the format in which your work was organized. That is the PNEZD. Because if you don't, that's the case where you're going to find your work appearing in one straight line. So after selecting that format and ensuring that everything is in line, normally eastings are to five figures, and then eastings are normally to the six figures. Yeah, so then also here tick this box to add it to a point group, whereby you can edit the points as a whole, like, because if you don't put them in a point group, when you reach editing, you may have to edit one by one, and yet the points are many. So just tap here to add maybe the point group name. You can just call it maybe points. Yeah, you're good to go. Yeah, so after that, you may not see the points. Just go on your right and hit zoom to extent, and the points have come. Yeah, maybe for this case you can just select one point, because I see the points have a lot of things on them. Then right click and go to point group properties, and in point group properties you can just ensure that you select only this description only, so that like you see, like now the only thing showing is the description. At first we had a lot of stuff crowding the point. Then you can also edit the point to your liking. I prefer a circle, and then maybe increase it to like 10, because I see they're quite small. Apply, okay. Apply again, okay. So now those are our points. Now they're a bit bigger and more clear. So after that, next thing you're going to do is go to your field print, right click on it and copy. After that, head back to AutoCAD, go to a space within your points, like an area where there are no points within your points, and right click and go over to clipboard, and at clipboard go to paste. So here they'll just ask you for the page number, then you hit enter. They ask you again for the insertion point. Just select any point within that space where there are no points, but it should be within your points. So for me, I'll just click there, specify scale factor, just hit enter still, and yeah, still enter. Then you see the field print appear, but it's still small. Then I think you have to ensure that you have to get a field print that at least has the coordinates. Yeah, this video applies for a grid, for a field print that has the coordinates on it using these grids. Because if the field print didn't have, like, if it wasn't aligned with coordinates, that would be like another scenario. But for this case, this would be so much easier. So after importing putting the print where you want it, where you chose within your points, now now just type align to bring the align command. So you move to, this is the command align. So it's like specify objects. So what you do, move to the edge of the field print, not this edge or not within, but to the edge, and select it, and here near the command line, they should show you select objects, and one is found. Yeah, so you just hit enter. Now after that, they're going to ask you for select the source point. So when they ask you to select the source point, you just zoom in and come carefully at the intersection, like the first intersection of the what. You have to choose the first intersection, whereby the first intersection you choose has to be in such a way that the other intersections that are increasing towards the positive side of that line, like towards the right, you're having more intersection points, and then the point you choose should be like on the same line horizontally. So for this case, we're going to use the line that is 384. This line is where we're going to be working. You have to choose one line that you're going to be working on horizontally. So after that, just zoom in more and ensure that your crosshair intersects with the intersection of the grids. Yeah, to that, click there, and now here you're going to move your cursor and come to the command line and just type in the coordinates of that intersection based on the grids. So but then you put them in a format of xy. So we shall start with 4 3 9 2 comma, and then 3 8 4, like that. That's the intersection. Hit enter. Then they'll tell you now specify the second source point. So still on the same line we're on, like I said, go to the next intersection point on the right. Ensure your crosshairs are aligned very well. Then again come to the command line and specify the second point. So the second point, still starting with the easting, we should have 4 3 9 6 0 0 comma, and then we are still on the same line, so it will be 3 8 4 0 0. Enter. So after entering the second point, they'll ask you on the command line down here where my cursor is down this side, they'll ask you specify third source point or continue. So there, just hit continue, just hit enter. After hitting enter, they'll again prompt you on the command line, scale object based on alignment points, and you click on yes. After that, you realize that the Dash print has become more zoomed in, the field print has become more zoomed in. So now zoom out. Let me just span this to put it in. So after zooming out, you realize that some of the points you can't see some of the points that are behind the print. So That means our points are already there. So now just click again on the edge of the field print and right click. Sorry, click at the edge and right click. Yeah, after right clicking, first select the field print by clicking. Let me just repeat this. Okay, select the field print by clicking at its edge, then right click. Then when you right click, that window that comes, look for display order, and on display order, send to back. So with that, your points will be appearing on the what? You'll have your points appearing on the cadastral print. So the rest depends on what you're supposed to do with this information. Maybe you're supposed to draw, develop an index diagram, or extract points that weren't picked. Yeah, but this is basically it. But don't forget to like and subscribe, share the video, maybe it could help someone else. And yeah, thanks for watching.